I'll get this ready when it's back in.
Okay. Hello, I am behind the wheel of a Porsche 911 GT3 Manthey, which means this is a track uprated version of the already very track focused 911 GT3, the 992.2, and I'm at the fastest track in the UK, Thruxton. And it's a warm, sunny day. I say warm, it's about 12 degrees, but given the winter we've had, this is a lovely spring day. And so I'm going to give you some very early first impressions of this very, very high performance track car. Well, sorry, road car that can do track driving. Because we're going to build up slowly because this track is so daunting. But yeah, this car, you might have seen a video of it going around the Nürburgring very, very quickly. And of course, the team at Manthey, they're based in Germany and they work on these cars, of course, around the Nürburgring pretty much every single day of the week. And that means you come to a fast-flowing track like Thruxton, and this 911 sort of feels like it's at home. I'm happy to be in a right-hand drive car here because it means I'm familiar as far as positioning is concerned. I'm going to tell you what it's like to drive this car. Now you can hear the engine. They haven't made any changes to that beautiful flat 6 motor, naturally aspirated, revs to 9,000 RPM. Of course, this is a PDK car. I do not mind not having a manual to work out here today because I have a lot of work to do with my hands over these curbs and through this chicane. Let's rev it out to 9. Ooh. On the brakes, I'm not brave enough to be like the proper GT racing boys who would barely even come off the power through that bend. I'm down a gear. I want to stay on the safe side of dangerous today. Hard on the brakes, use the white line on the outside of the track, turn it in. Oh, the car moves around. You can feel it on its tippy toes as you use the brakes. Oh, and you can rotate it when you come off power. Don't forget, rear engine 911s, they used to have a habit of being pendulumy, put it that way. They would rotate quite a lot when you came off power, but these modern ones are much more planted. And now this, the Manthey, because they've really stiffened up the front suspension, well, the result of that is that it doesn't move around on and off power as much as you'd expect. You really have to aggravate it, but that allows you then, of course, to tell the car with strong instruction, like now, brake hard, turn in, yeah, I can feel it, just pushing, and I'm back on the power. You're having a really high volume, not just with the engine, conversation with this car, that motor. Woo, flipping heck, 150 miles per hour. Woo, that is quick. Okay, let's see if we can chuck it around a bit, shall we? Let's see what she does. Yeah. Come on, Sam, do your job. Don't just be a silly child. Right, on the brakes, down a gear, because I'm not brave enough to keep in the top gear there, or whatever gear that was. This section here, this is going into the chicane, is absolutely fantastic. Into the limiter. Use the engine braking. Let's turn it in. Get on the power. Okay, we're gonna have to turn the ESC off because it is just about cutting my power there. Where's the button? There it is. ESC off. Let's put it into sport, shall we? Or whatever the... There we go. Right, now we are full you're on your own mate mode, which is slightly daunting. Let's be careful until I know where I'm at with the car. Right, let's see what that rear axle is like. We're on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s. We're going to get Cup 2Rs later. Hard on the brakes, 150 miles per hour again. What the hell? Let's see how she goes. Do you know what? It comes around on you, but it really does bite. It doesn't leave you totally on your own. You've still got good amounts of grip. You've still got usable performance, usable throttle. I can open the throttle even more, even when the car starts to rotate on me. Oh my God, the brakes are spectacular. Wow. It just begins to rotate, then you can just plant the throttle. I'm not kidding, you think I'm joking. You might think I'm joking, because I would. I'm coming out of these corners foot to the floor, and and it's still, you know, with TC off, ESC off, it's still gripping up. It's absolutely phenomenal. The front axle, the rear axle, the steering wheel, the brakes, it is just a machine. So how much does a Manthey GT3 set you back? Well, the base GT3 that you get from Porsche is about 160 grand these days, and the Manthey Kit is £56,000, meaning the car as it sits here is over 215 grand. But of course that does create one of the fastest track machines money can buy. Anyway, if you've got this far, thank you for watching, and please do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. For more info on my drive, including specs of the car, I'll post a link to my Piston Heads article below. Do you want more raw videos like this? Let me know in the comments.